morning. It is the 14th of September. This is the E3 Weekly Market Report. Exports have just come out. We're going to take a look at those. Cotton exports have come out at 65,200 running bales for 2017-2018, and that is now let me take a look at where that is. Vietnam took 14,200. South Korea, no, I'm sorry. We've got South Korea taking 12,300. Mexico taking 9,600. Some light cancellations. 2018-2019 net sales of 26,400. Actual shipments of 108,500. Those are certainly lighter than we've seen. The immediate reaction in cotton is down some. We're down 32 to 33 lower right now. Just before the report came out, we were down 12. Let's take a look next at soybeans. Soybean net sales of 1,612,400 metric tons. Very good numbers. China took 1,211,500 metric tons. Indonesia took 104,300 metric tons. Mexico took 66,100 metric tons. See if we have any reaction there. The soybean market was up 5 before the report, and right now we're still in that level. Corn, net sales of 1,046,700 metric tons, another good number, although they were expecting good numbers in beans and corn. Mexico and corn took 433,400 metric tons. Colombia took 137,400 metric tons. And then we had unknown destinations taking 121,600 metric tons. Corn market was up 2.25 before the report. Right now it's actually up 2. It's come down just a small amount. Wheat, we have net sales in wheat of 316,700 metric tons, down 16% from the previous week and 34% under the 4-week average. Unknown destinations took 89,300. Colombia took 65,800. Turkey took 50,000 metric tons. Wheat before the report was up 4.25. Right now it's up 3.25. So it's actually eased down some since then. Let's take a look at the recent USDA supply and demand report and production report. I'll just quickly go over the highlights. Corn production, the number came out at 14.2 billion bushels. Looking at some of the other highlights, yields are expected to average 169.9 per acre. That's up 0.4 bushels from the August forecast. If realized, this will be the third highest yield and production on record for the United States. Area harvested for grain is forecasted at 83.5 million acres, and that's unchanged from the August forecast. The carryout was 2.335 billion bushels. This number in corn, and this the case in beans too, were a surprise. The yields were higher than they had thought, and with that, of course, the carryout was bigger than they had thought. The market sold off in corn and soybeans, but then recovered the next day, and today we're up again. Soybeans, production is forecast at 4.43 billion bushels. Yields are expected to average 49.9 bushels per acre. That's up 0.5 bushels per acre from the previous month. Area for harvest in the United States is forecast at a record 88.7 million bushels, unchanged from August. And the carryout was 475 million bushels. Let's look at cotton. Cotton production is forecast at 21.8. That's up 6% from August and up 27% from last year. Yield is expected to average a record 908 pounds per acre, up 16 pounds from last month and up 41 pounds from last year. And the carryout was raised to 6 million bales. This certainly was a surprise for the market. It appeared they did not factor in the damage caused in South Texas by Hurricane Harvey, and as a result, that will be factored in the months to come. That should be reflected next month in the number. Even with the estimates we're seeing, if you look at the total amount of cotton estimated to be produced around the country, that's still not going to be enough to really make a dramatic difference in supplies. It was also reported that India's cotton production and forecasts there have gone up. So this is certainly going to be a big crop, and we see the results of this news in the market since that came out on Tuesday. 2 hard down days in the market right now. Tried to rally overnight. So far, it's not able to do it. We're at 68.82. So I guess the question is, in cotton, where are we right now? I think these latest reports have certainly changed the outlook for the markets in the near term. Most analysts now are thinking 65 to 66 to the downside is how low we could go on this move. Right now we're at 68.82. To the upside, 70 to 71. Maybe if there's some problems and with weather somewhere, maybe just a little higher. But if we do get through the next 3 weeks, and we've seen good dry weather and warm weather, and this crop finishes out, then there's a chance that as we get closer or get further into harvest, this market could actually drop down into the low 60s. So without a doubt, an effect with this report that came out and the outlook. Grains, I think the question there in everyone's mind is, are we making a bottom? It's a little earlier than normal. We had a negative report. The market reacted in a negative way. It could not follow through and started to rally from those levels. And today, it's up again. So it could very well be we spend some time trading sideways. But it certainly looks like with these exports we're seeing, this has been anticipated, good business. It leads to these markets finding a bottom. That is it. One last look. Cotton down 21 at 68. Now down 24 at 68.85 with a low of 68.75, not far from the low. March cotton down 27 at 68.33. Soybeans up 3 in November at 9.66 right now with a high of 9.67.5. Corn up 2 at 3.53.5 with a high of 3.54.5. Wheat up 3.5 at 4.46.5 with a high of 4.48. That's it. Have a good day, and we'll talk to you later. Thanks for being with us on the E3 Weekly Market Report.